What is good? What is good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Firstly, let me apologize for having to end that live stream. I had just realized that my stream was private. I'm getting old. But nonetheless, I had just realized that my stream was private and I had to fix that quickly before it's too late. So I had to end that stream. Nonetheless, we are back. We are active. We are online and we are ready to witness what might just be one of the biggest upsets in the history of football, apart from the Ronaldo issue. But I think today there is an opportunity for an upset to take place today. Somebody might be crying today. Not only Ronaldo, somebody else might be crying. I don't know if it's gonna be Hakimi or it's gonna be Mbappé, but one of the two is gonna be crying, and that is the game that we are about to watch together, a game between Morocco and France. Now, I am a big fan of African nations. So, for those of you who are just here for the first time, I am definitely with Morocco. 100%. And if you're not with Morocco, also feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free to use the poll to vote. It is a completely safe space. Let me see the comments. Sumaya, welcome back, Sumaya. I haven't seen you in. You have been away. Damn, I haven't seen you in a very long time, Sumaya. But nonetheless, we are back. We are online. We are live on Twitch and on YouTube right now. So on whatever platform you are on right now, on Twitch there's not a poll. There's nothing. So on Twitch you can vote by just commenting. I have the consolidated chat. So yeah. Sumaya says that Morocco must win this game. For me, they must win this game. It's supposed to be Morocco's game, guys. We are tired of losing. African nations, this is like the only African nation that is left in this competition right now. Only one. We don't have any other hope as Africans. When they take out Morocco, we are finished. It's over. It's over. And there's a very big debate that is happening currently in the space of football ever since the issue of that day, because yesterday there was not a game, right? So there's an issue that is currently happening of Argentina being investigated for money laundering, fraud. It's a whole shebang. It's a whole thing. But yeah, that is the latest updates on that. People were crying, and I sat there and I was like, guys, do you realize that one of the biggest reasons we are here crying is because we don't have Argentina here. I mean Portugal, not Argentina. I don't know what I'm saying. I was like, one of the biggest reasons we are crying is because we don't have Portugal. Whereas that if Portugal was in this conversation, it would be a completely different story. And people are still trying to be in denial. And I say, if Portugal was still here, we wouldn't be having any problems with Messi being investigated. This whole thing happening. Sumaya says that I was broken because of Portugal loss. I'm sorry for that. But it happens from time to time. That is usually the reality. But yeah, as I was still saying, it reached that point where for me, I'm not advocating. I love Egypt and I wanted Egypt to kind of make it very far. But here's my problem. My problem starts with the timing of this whole thing. Because honestly, to be fair, all of these things have been happening in this World Cup. I don't think there is a single person who would say, I have never seen an injustice in the 2026 World Cup. That has been happening from the beginning. That has been happening from the beginning, guys. That has been happening. So my thought is that I'm not denying that, there is something that I'm not happy about with the way the officials handle the matches when Messi's playing. I don't even if you touch Messi a bit, they foul you immediately the same time. You touch Messi, you are fouled. But the timing of all of this is kind of making it seem like we are raising issues because Ronaldo got knocked out. That is why I was complaining. I don't have a problem with people complaining. I don't have a problem because I saw it myself. But when now the timing, all of this starts now when Ronaldo is out, it kind of seems like we are fighting because we want Ronaldo back or whatever. You understand where I'm coming from. But yeah, Sumaya says that I don't like Argentina. Sorry, it's completely normal. Me honestly, I'm a fan of I'm a fan of Messi. So unfortunately, I have to be a fan of Argentina now. That is like my I don't know if I should say secondary or whatever, but number one, South Africa, number two, whatever African nation is playing, and then Argentina. So with that said, I would choose any African team over Argentina. That is my thing. I'm not like a diehard fan for Argentina. Like I would fight until the end. That is not the case. But yeah. Jan says that Brazilian goalkeeper Rogerio holds the Guinness World Record for the most goals scored by a goalkeeper in football history, with 131 career goals in 25 years with penalties and free kicks. Okay, an interesting thing that I don't think we knew. But thank you so much for sharing that. I'm so excited for this. That is Dum Dum. Welcome back, Dum Dum. Also, and also Anjan, welcome back. This is, for me, I'm excited already. I am feeling this excitement, but I also feel a bit of concern with Morocco, because Morocco, as much as Morocco is a good team and all of that, there is a room for concern when Morocco is playing. Morocco sometimes just kind of surprises us. It kind of surprises us. So I'm concerned. I don't know what to expect from Morocco, but I love Morocco nonetheless. But I don't know what to expect. I'm excited, but then again, on the other side, I'm a bit worried about Morocco. I'm a bit worried about Morocco because of the lack of consistency in their performance. But we know that France has been very consistent. So I'm just worried about Morocco a bit. But I think Morocco should be using this opportunity to take revenge on France for knocking them out in the 2022 World Cup. This is their chance to take that revenge. That 2-0 loss they suffered from France, this is their day. Don't forget to like and do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, help us reach 60,000 subscribers. But let's got most goals in football in a calendar year, unofficially and officially. We'll just have to verify that. After the World Cup, after the World Cup. Suman says that you are a fan of Messi. Okay, I will stop following you. I'm kidding. Honestly, I'm like a person. I like Messi, yes, and honestly, I'm sorry if I'm biased when Ronaldo is playing and I'm talking about it. It's just me. I'm also a fan of football before everything else, so I cannot lie, unfortunately. But I'm just happy that you are playing. We're currently at 2 minutes into the game. 0 France, 0 Morocco. Of course, will we be getting a game before 10 minutes of the game? That is my question. Before 10 minutes, are we getting a goal? 2 giants are playing. I feel like we might be getting a reputation of Portugal and Spain, not in the terms of an upset, but in terms of how slow-paced the game will be. Slow-paced, but yet interesting. I think we might be getting a reputation of that. The game started now. I'm scared. I'm worried. Me too. And John says that in Messi's hometown, there is a rule that kids in Messi's hometown should not be named as Messi, because there will be a lot of confusion in the future. Honestly, there's something that I found out about Argentina today, and that was like one of the craziest things ever. Now, I don't know if you guys remember what happened when Speed was streaming, right? I think there was a time when Speed was streaming, and then Messi was taking a penalty, and then Speed was just making the gestures out there, and then Messi missed that penalty. Then the fans of Argentina were so scared, and then they started shouting racial slurs towards Speed, right? Now, after that whole incident, I did my investigation, and what I saw is that Argentina has like a very low population of black people. They have a very low population of black people. But the research shows that there was a time when 30% of the population in Argentina were black people, and allegedly they're saying they did a lot of bad things to get rid of the black people in that country. So it kind of seems like it has always been a country that has like a lot of racism in a way. Hence, the Argentinian people did not see any problem with what was done towards Speed. So I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh. Whoa. That was an attempt from France. Flyover report UK says that W. Thank you so much for the W stream. I think I'm starting to get a hang of it. 2-0 to France. That's why I'm disagreeing with you. Flyover report. 2-0. No, guys. Cannot say 2-0. What about Morocco? Where are the people who are saying 5-0 for Morocco? I'm just kidding. I know it's a bit far-fetched, but like, where are the people that are saying such scores? Not 2-0 for France. Come on. I don't like French people. France is also not that. I'm sorry. I like French people. I don't like France, the team, because also it is a FIFA child, FIFA princess Mbappé. You guys are trying to deny that whole situation. That Mbappé might just be the FIFA princess that we are we are saying Messi is. Mbappe also is receiving a lot of favoritism from the competition. He receives a lot of favoritism from the competition also. So yeah, that's why I don't like teams that receive favoritism. And when they are playing against African nations, I know it's gonna be a lot in today's game. But honestly, I think if they do it against Morocco, Morocco should just wait. Morocco should just find a way to leave. If it happens towards them, I'm telling you, they should just leave. Should just leave the game, stop the match, and go. Do the same thing that was done by Senegal. If you are seeing a lot of injustices happening in the game, stop the game and leave. That is the only solution. There is no room for all of that today. We don't want to be complaining again and crying. And next time, no. We are done with all that. Reed says that, so I'm like, don't worry, Reed. Welcome back, Reed. Who are you supporting? I'm supporting Morocco, guys. I am supporting Morocco. So I'm gonna tell you guys this: whenever an African nation is playing, it doesn't matter who they are playing against. I'm always gonna be in support of the African nations. That is why I'm saying I want Morocco to win today. Nonetheless, I want Morocco to win. I know Morocco is capable. They faced France before, so I think they should kind of have an advantage. It's not a new match between them. I think they can do it, but let's see. Let's see. The thing about Morocco, my worry with Morocco is that sometimes it's just a bit too unpredictable. You know, sometimes they can reach the penalty, sometimes they cannot. But the nice thing about them is that they've never lost in this World Cup. They only have like one draw. I think that was against Brazil. So yeah, I think they are a pretty solid. They're a pretty solid team. And I think so far in the round of 16, I think Morocco might just be the team with the cleanest score. But I think, what was the score? I think it was 3-0. There might just be a few teams that didn't concede a single goal. Not a lot of them managed to leave their matches without conceding a goal. A lot of them allowed the opponents to score. So Morocco is one of the few that didn't concede a goal. One of the few. So that's why I'm saying, whatever might happen today, I am with Morocco till the end. Africa, basically, African nations. That's why I was so sad over everything that happened to Egypt. As I was like, as much as I might love Messi, but this one was not alright. But then again, I was like, it's not only happening towards Messi. Portugal was also benefiting from that. When they played against Croatia, FIFA helped Portugal beat Croatia. When we round up all these stories and then we start complaining, it's only fair that we mention everybody. Not only Messi, because it sounds like it's a Messi hate kind of thing. We are not all for justice. We are all for the downfall of Messi. That is my problem. I want us to be all for justice. When we're saying Messi is paying FIFA and, allegedly, it's better we also look at the other injustices that are happening in the competition. One of the biggest ones so far was Croatia and Portugal. At this point, we still do not know if the Croatian attacker or whatever touched the ball. We don't know at this point. We still do not know. So, I think we should be fair. Why is only Messi getting targeted for that? That is my thing. That is what I'm saying. That is exactly my complaint. When we target people, and especially the timing of the whole thing, all of a sudden, because Ronaldo is out, now this is becoming a very, very big it is becoming a very, very big deal. You get it? So I'm saying, let us target everybody that is involved. We know that Mbappé has been receiving special treatment. France receives special treatment. We know that. Let us also target them. Go back to France and say they were given preference. They were given a penalty long after it has passed and they stopped the match, but no other team is allowed to do that. That is also favoritism, according to me. That is favoritism. Egypt tried to tell the referees, go and check the VAR. They didn't. They gave them yellow cards, red cards. So that is favoritism. Why is France the only team that is allowed to stop the match after a few minutes and say, go and check the VAR, we deserve the penalty there? That's favoritism. Portugal. What happened with Portugal, guys? Let us be fair. What happened with Portugal? Portugal, they stopped Croatia's equalizer. They stopped. They said the defense touched the ball. The defense didn't even touch the ball. We've watched from multiple angles from that game. We don't see a touch. And after that, they say it was because of the sensor inside of the ball. Those things can be modified anytime because we don't see it in real time. You understand? We don't see it in real time. They take their time. They can modify it and say this bump shows the touch. We don't know that. We don't know that. What's the proof? What proof do we have? The only proof that I think we should be looking at is the fact that did they touch the ball or not? Understand? So it's easy. Let us be fair towards everybody, guys. Let us not only cry because an African team that was playing against Argentina got it wrong. What happened to Senegal in their first game? What happened to Senegal? How many fouls were committed against Senegal and the referee did not say anything? Their first ever game. What happened to South Africa? That red card. Let us not complain. Also, let us go back to the USA and complain. Why overturn a red card? That's favoritism. When we are fighting corruption, let us fight corruption as a whole. Let us not have selective mentalities of just attacking certain people. That is my biggest issue. I'm all for that. If we are fighting corruption, let's do it. But let us involve everybody that might have done something corrupt against another team. We've seen multiple of those. I'm Yusuf, that had Halima name. Welcome back, Yusuf. I remember you. You said it was a lady's name. I remember you were complaining. Dictator Mbappé won't allow FIFA, brother. He's also getting favoritism, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll see what happens in the game. I hope they get knocked out, honestly, but it's fine. I'm not gonna complain about Mbappé too much because he's also getting that treatment. By the way, I had all 5 people who are referring this match are Argentinians. Yes, I saw that also. I saw that, honestly. I saw that they are people from Argentina. It's a whole officiating squad. Wait, Morocco with a the ref says nothing. Look at what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. There was a tackle against Morocco attempting a goal. The referee says nothing, not even reviewing. That's my problem, right? But it's fine. The people that are, how officiating works is that each and every single referee kind of comes with his own team. So if they are bringing a person from Argentina, he comes with his own team, basically. I think so. But that's my complaint. A foul, the referee is quiet. Let's move on. Corruption is only bad if I'm not involved. I guess that kind of sums it up. It also sums it up. Portugal, corruption worked for them. They qualified to the round of 16. Now they get knocked out. Corruption, all of this FBI investigations against Messi. That's what I'm saying. It clearly shows what the problem is in this particular situation. The problem is not the corruption itself. It's who is benefiting in this time, basically. Who is benefiting? Unfortunately, at this time, the people that are benefiting is Argentina, right? Portugal benefited a lot, but then again, we're sitting at 18 minutes onto the game. Let me just tone it down. Hola Ref, we are on. Welcome Rex. X. Why am I saying Rex? Welcome X. Hola Ref, we are on Morocco's side today. Obviously, 100%. Yes. I don't know if it's corruption or favoritism or of FIFA for money. It is. I think the better explanation for all of this, honestly, is the craziest. For me, I feel like the better explanation is trying to make as much money as you can from all of this competition. So I think FIFA kind of understands that in order for people to keep coming and filling the stadiums, they basically need to have all of these high profile players in the competition. So I think it is basically FIFA knows that if Mbappé and Messi meet in the final, it will be a sold out event. It will be one of the most watched events ever. They know that, right? So they are just, I think they weigh their options and say, if Egypt then plays with Morocco in the finals, like we wouldn't even be making a lot of money. I think that's how they look at it. They say, so we got to make sure that all of these teams that do not have a lot of high profile players, they should be out. I think that's basically what's happening. So it is a combination of corruption and favoritism. But the goal basically is just to make as much money as they can. So that's my piece on it. That's what I think about this whole situation. A final without Messi or whoever, it's not a final. It won't be sold out. They won't sell tickets. They won't be able to make a lot of money. They won't be able to do all of this. Because like I said, FIFA is still a business at the end of the day. It is an organization, but it is still a business. We shouldn't forget that part. They are doing this for profit also. Profit is also part of the picture. So that is my thing. That is my 2 cents. France, Argentina, and England have to be eliminated in this round. With Argentina, honestly, I don't think Argentina will be. I don't think Argentina will be knocked out. And the reason I'm saying that is because look at who Argentina is playing. Honestly, I think if Argentina would have been given Colombia, for an example, it was going to be a better competition for them. But then again, they're going to be playing against Switzerland. Guys, come on. So I don't think Argentina is gonna. I don't think Argentina might be eliminated because honestly, this is just literally a freeway. I think Argentina's challenge will most likely come in the semifinals. Yeah, I think that's where now it will come. For now, it's too bad. For now, it's too bad. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of competition for them because they are the only ones who are playing like a very easy competition. They're the only one who have like an easy match. Everybody else, yes, France is a 50-50, honestly. And Argentina, I don't think so. But England, 100%. They might be. Anyways, the nice thing is that at the end of the day, some people will have to be eliminated. I think a lot of teams will have to be eliminated in this competition. A lot. Welcome back, Luca. I'm sorry I didn't like... I'm sorry I didn't get to respond to your message. I'm just coming like I'm taking message to message. I'm just trying to cover everybody. You get it? I'm sorry that you might feel left out and you might feel like I'm ignoring you. I promise you I'm not. I'm not ignoring you. I was just trying to answer the questions that are being raised and also give my thoughts on the arguments that are being raised in the comment section. I'm sorry for that. I had the referee once give 10 red cards in one match. Which one? Which referee? Which referee once? Which referee? The one that is currently officiating. Is that a possibility? It means that it's gonna be a nice game if that's the case. But I'm already concerned with what I'm seeing. I saw 2 fouls that the referee just kind of overlooked. So I think there's a bit of bias here. I think there's a bit of bias already. That run from Mbappé was scary. Actually, I've just been focusing on the comments. I think I should just start focusing on the game. I just focus on the game because I'm missing things. I'm missing things. Ooh, okay. I'm just missing things. So I think I'm just gonna be like 50-50 on the game and 50-50 on the comments so that I can see, because I think I'm missing things. I'm watching you on Twitch and YouTube. Thank you so much for that, Luca. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. The main referee, okay, but if it's the main referee, you also have to look like it's concerning. Also 10 red cards, it's like I think that he might have the record. Maybe he might have the record, but like I said, Argentinians do not like black people. Historically, I don't know about now. Historically, Argentinians did not like black people, so it makes sense why they might be a problem for Africans, most probably. A nice low block from Morocco. I didn't see that. I'm just gonna try and watch the game X. But France is really great at shredding this low blocks. France is an overall good team. That is my worry. That's why I'm saying, like, as much as I want Morocco to be the one that comes out victorious today and celebrate, I'm concerned about France as a whole. France it's not gonna be an easy match for them. It's not gonna be an easy match for them. But if they have the referee and the officiating team on their side, it's over. And it's over for Morocco. It's going to be over. Please do not forget to vote for the team that you think will be coming out victorious today. If you think France is going to win, vote France. But if you think Morocco, also vote Morocco. We have 56% of the voters saying France and 44% saying Morocco. Yeah. Not too far. But if you think Morocco will win, please vote for Morocco. If you think France, vote for France. Please also do not forget to like the live stream. And most importantly, do not forget to subscribe to help us reach 60,000 subscribers. And when the World War II ended, most Nazis ran to Argentina, so it makes sense why they are so hateful. Yeah, honestly, for me, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned that whole incident. I only found out recently. I only found out recently because of the whole situation that happened to Speed. That was why I found out that, you know, Argentina kind of has like this issue with black people. It has had that from the past. Obviously, we cannot say for sure for everybody in there, but majority of them are just like that apparently. I just like that because I saw today they say they wanted to get rid of black people, and then they just took them to war, did all kinds of things, and also it's a crazy story. Honestly, it's a crazy story. So when I was looking at them being proud, racist and proud, I was like, you know, this doesn't make sense. And it's also on national TV. Come on, you're on national TV and you're making those racist actions. And you know, because at the time they know that obviously millions of people are gonna be watching that stream. So they are proud. They don't see a problem in all of that. So that's what's concerning. That's why when I see Argentina and all Argentina officiating team, and I'm like, there's gonna be a problem for Morocco today. It's gonna be a problem because of the history that they carry. Basically, if Morocco wins the World Cup, I'd be happy for my lifetime. Honestly, me too. And that's something that I've been saying from the beginning. I think we've had that, we've said that a lot in the beginning, that if Morocco wins, honestly, it would be a win for Africa. It would definitely be a win. But with these challenges that they are getting, it's not going to be easy for them to get through. It's not going to be easy because all of their games are going to be tough from now on. Morocco has 36 undefeated streak right now ahead. Yeah, I think the nice thing about Morocco is that they, even in the, like I said, in this World Cup, no team has beaten Morocco. So no team has beaten Morocco in all of the games that have been played so far in this World Cup because of this. Because of the draw, they only had one draw, and then the rest they've just been winning. So honestly, them winning would make me very happy. I want that for them. The new FIFA rule about covering your mouth came because an Argentinian player called Vinicius, whoa, in a match. I didn't know that. So honestly, for me, I just found out about all. I just found out about all the racism today when I was on social media. Like, I didn't know that Argentina was like a country that has people who are racist and proud. I didn't know it happened to Vini. Damn. So they should be banned from the stadiums at this rate. They should just be banned. The only problem is that it's only few people that are like that. That is my issue. So innocent people will be affected in the whole process. But I don't know why they are like this proud of being racist. I don't know why they are so proud of being racist. But honestly, I think the problem is that racism is not punished enough. It is not punished enough. I feel like they need to be a lot more severe on people who are being racist in public. I mean, like, we cannot force people, but it is a crime against people, basically. Did you watch the penalties from Switzerland? How did you know it was going to be a slow match? I didn't watch the game. Guys, it's so easy to tell if a game is gonna be slow, honestly. It's so easy. It's so easy. I just saw the game and I was like, I think I watched until halftime, and I was like, I'm not gonna spend the whole night here. I'm just gonna have a bit of rest. It was just like that. I saw there was very less action in the beginning. Very, very, very less action. So I had to kind of let it go. So yeah. I didn't even watch the penalties. I just saw the results today because I knew that it was still not going to be interesting for me. I feel bad for Colombia to be knocked out by Switzerland, but I was never going to watch that game, especially the highlights. I didn't. It's so slow, but I hope the second half will be fire. Yeah, I think we are safe because it's Morocco and France. I think we can also always assume that there will be a lot of action because it's like France and Morocco, so we know that eventually there will be a bit of action. We are positive because of that situation, but it's too slow. It's too slow, honestly. It's a bit slow. It was Real Madrid versus Benfica in the UEFA Champions League match when it happened. Damn. So they've been like that. They've been like that. Me, I only found out today that they are like that, and I'm like, I've been supporting the wrong team because I don't like to support like racism. Okay, yeah, I see it's a penalty. Yes, I'm still waiting to see what happens. I see the penalty on the it is against Mbappé, as I thought. It is against Mbappé, as I thought. No surprises here. No surprises. No freaking surprises. No, nobody should be surprised at this. It is a penalty for it is a penalty for France. They fouled Mbappé inside of the penalty, so no surprises. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love the fact that TV right now is starting to realize what is happening. They are showing what happened to Hakimi on the other side. They're trying to see that. They're trying to show that. They're trying to show that. I think everybody is kind of a bit aware of what is happening in this competition. As a penalty, let them take the penalty and then we move on. Come on. Or they are checking the penalty. Okay. But they also need to check, for me, they also need to check that whole issue that happened, because this was exactly the same thing that happened to Egypt. Not Egypt, I mean to Morocco. They did the same to Hakimi in the inside of the penalty box. So they need to verify that also. We are tired of all of this. For me, I'm just tired, guys. I am tired. I am tired of all this favoritism. Let me see how it goes. If France scores, maybe the goal will open up the game. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. But I want France to lose today. I want France to remain. I'm tired of France. I'm tired of all of these teams that are favored. I don't like teams that are favored. I want hard workers. And teams that are working hard to kind of be considered. I don't like teams that have like all of this favoritism towards them, and I don't like that. I don't know what's going on. I'm waiting for all of this to happen, but they're still verifying. They're still verifying the penalty. It is currently a hydration break. Let me just get I think I want to go. Let me just get the holder for my phone. So I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. Wait, did they miss? What? Did they miss the penalty? Wait, it seems like they might have missed the penalty. Come on, come on, come on. Seems like they might have missed the penalty. Saved! Thank you. Saved by the keeper. Nice one from the keeper there. Stopping that. Saved by the keeper. That was a beautiful save. At least we are still within this game. At least we are still within this game. I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds. Who is it for France? It was a penalty for France, saved by the goalkeeper. Nicely saved. So I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. I need to get something to like. I need to get that stand for my phone. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
From the streets to the stars tonight, every nation burning bright, hands up high. Hear the people sing. This is more than just a game.
At the end of the day, me, I'm just happy that all of these penalties that are coming wrongfully, they need to verify. They need to verify. If you honestly, like, if you spam the chat, you won't even be number one. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you spam the chat, you won't be number one. It is currently a hydration break. I need them to also. Wait, where am I? Let me just open up my chat. Yeah. Don't do that. Do not spam, Luca. Don't do that. Because you're gonna have to be put on a timeout. You're gonna have to be put on a timeout. Because once you do that, you are making it very difficult for me to see the other comments. Come on. You're making it very difficult for me to see the other comments. So do not spam the chat, guys. Do not do that. Cannot spam the chat. You won't even be number one. That's the thing. Even if you spam the chat, they won't make you number one. So don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you're gonna make it very difficult for me to see, the other comments from other people. Just comment normally like a person. Not be because once you do that, it seems like you are a bot and you won't even get XP. Is it okay? Is it a break? Yeah, it is currently a hydration break. It is currently a hydration break. So yeah, it's currently a hydration break. This goalkeeper is doing a pretty good job. Eh? Doing a pretty good job. Lama, look at Lama. Where have you been, Lama? Damn, we haven't seen you in years, in decades. We haven't seen Lama in decades. Where have you been? Where have you been? Hey, you've been gone. You've been gone forever. You've been gone forever. Damn. What's good? What's good? Yusuf. I think you are Yusuf. Yes. What's going on, Yusuf? Welcome back. Welcome back also. So yeah, I was still saying like Lama has disappeared on us for. I was gonna file a missing persons case because I was worried. Where is Lama? I was worried. So yeah, they shouldn't take time during breaks. As breaks are irritating, but I think sometimes it can do good because it kind of like gives the players an opportunity to kind of cool down. After all of the things that are happening, I feel like it is only fair that you get to cool down. I think you just have to cool down because then again, how do you survive all of this and still keep going like nothing happened? You understand? So yeah, we are about to enter we're about to go back actually to about to go back to the game. It is currently a hydration break. It is currently a hydration break. Lama says that I went on vacation. No, we haven't seen you in a while. We haven't seen you in a while. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, where have you been? Hey, it has been a minute since we saw you. But welcome back nonetheless. Nonetheless, welcome back. You went on vacation. Okay, that's nice. You are living that soft life. You're living that soft life. As we've been watching games still, you have great commentary and I like your voice. Thank you so much, Jay. Thank you so much for it. Honestly, my voice sounds weird, but I'm happy that people find it okay. I'm happy that people find it okay. So thank you so much for that compliment. I appreciate it more than I can say. Did you see Spain and Portugal? I was thinking about you during that game. You know, we missed you in that game. You were supposed to be here when Portugal was playing against Spain. That was the time we missed you because we know you were always going to be saying Viva es Spain. You were supposed to do that during that game, but we missed you in that match. We ended up missing you, but I watched the whole game. Oh, I mean the timer shouldn't be stopped during the break. No, they don't stop the timer during the hydration break. It continues to run. It continues to run. They don't stop the time. Even during the hydration break, the whole thing is still moving. The whole thing is still moving. So yeah, even during the timer, it is still moving. It is still moving. Yeah, it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Do you make money off live streaming? Honestly, yeah, I do. It's not much. It cannot buy me a brand new car or anything, but I do have an income from streaming. I'll just put it at that. Yes, I'm making money off streaming. Today I'll be in your live Spain versus Belgium. No problem. We will be there as usual. Lucas says that my mom says I can donate them. Don't worry. Not even worry about all of that. You being here is enough, honestly. You being here is just enough. So do not worry about all of that. Every time Spain plays Lama, exactly, and that is like the time that we are supposed to be having a Lama here. He's supposed to be here when Spain plays, but he disappears. Disappears always, each and every single time. I think I've only seen him once, but I think it was during the group stages, or it was, I'm not sure when, but I know every single time during he disappears. So yeah, what do you want to be number one? So honestly, being number one just comes, guys. That's what I'm gonna say. It kind of comes. You're not even you are stressed. You're stressing yourself. Being number one kind of comes. We don't know how number ones are selected. We don't know how number ones are selected. All we know is that you will just be number one and that's it. We don't know how that happens. So do not even stress yourself trying to be what is this? Trying to be number one. That doesn't matter. We don't know. Thank you so much. Shout out to Lama for becoming a member. We have our official member. It was almost a goal from France. Shout out to you, Lama, for becoming a member. So that is also another way of supporting the channel. You can become a member. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Lama. Thank you so much. Yusuf said that I want to donate too, but I don't have a credit card. Guys, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I want to donate so bad. Ish, it's a problem. It's a problem. You can only donate through a card, honestly. So you can only donate through a card. You cannot do it anyhow. But what I'm saying is that even if you are not able to become a member of this channel, even if you are not able to donate, it is still okay. Do not feel bad. Not feel bad for it. It's okay. It's normal. It's normal. You get it. So yeah, I see. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to you, Lama, for becoming a member. You are the first member, actually. Let me put it like that. You are the first person to become a member to this channel. He might go to the stadium during Spain games. I think maybe he's going to the stadiums because we don't see you. We don't see you. We don't see you. What's good? What's good? Keen. What's good, Keen? I'm sorry for that on TikTok. I'm sorry for that. I was just focusing on this side, but I see you. What's happening? What's happening? So yeah, I think he goes to the stadium. Big try from France. France is gonna be a problem. There's not gonna be an easy game. Lamar just became a member. Yeah. Also Luca became a member. Guys, thank you so much. You don't know how much I appreciate you guys becoming members of this channel. That means I don't know how to express it, but you know what that means. It means a lot, actually. I'm kidding. It means a lot to me that you guys are becoming members, and then thank you so much for all of that. Thank you so much. Oh, Trixie Plays, first time here. Welcome. Welcome to Revv Network TV, basically. Welcome to Revv Network TV. And also you took a very big step because not a lot of people comment. Not a lot of people comment. I don't know if people are so scared of commenting. Guys, feel free to share your thoughts. Free. It's a safe space. Unless, of course, you're a Ronaldo fan, so it is definitely not a safe space for you if you're gonna talk about Ronaldo. But the good news is Ronaldo is no longer in this competition, so we can just relax. We can just relax. I became a member. Yes, thank you so much for becoming a member, Luca. I think I mentioned that, but thank you so much for it. Thank you so much for it. But my money don't scale alone every month, right? Don't scale alone. What do you mean? Explain. It doesn't increase. It doesn't increase, but you can. It's a monthly thing. When you become a member, they take a payment every month, but it's the same payment they take. So yeah, I think if that's what you mean, it doesn't increase. It doesn't increase. It's the same throughout. I decide if I put or no. Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know if in scaling you mean does it increase? The fee doesn't increase. It's the same. I love Messi, but it is obviously rigged for him. That's what I was saying the other time. I was saying just because I'm a fan of Messi, it doesn't mean that I should be ignorant of the things that are happening in this competition, because we see the things that are happening in this competition, But I'm happy to see a person who says that I love Messi, but not a lot of people are willing to do that. Not a lot of people are willing to do that. A lot of people are just like into this whole debate where they're still complaining. But it is rare that we see a person being open. You get it. The 0 attempts from Morocco are concerning. Morocco is finding it hard, honestly. I'm worried about Morocco. I'm worried about Morocco, but I'm just like, ish. Let us see. No, but I mean my money don't put alone in your channel. I decided every month I want to put I don't understand. Do you mean like I don't get it? But the thing is that I don't understand. Or you don't put alone in your channel. I think you're the only member who's doing that. Like a membership is a month-to-month thing basically until you stop it. But you can stop it whenever you feel like it. So that's what I'm saying. I don't understand maybe what you're meaning, but you are the first one. These breaks are long. What do you mean by breaks, Trixie Plays? Do you mean like the breaks in the game? What is going on? Let me know. Is it the ads? What is it? I love Messi. I also don't care for Argentina. Honestly, hey, with this whole thing of Argentina right now, it's starting to be a bit concerning. And I say, because with everything that is happening right now, it is like I am worried with the because it's gonna tarnish everything that Messi built over the years. Now we're gonna start looking at it in a sense that Messi has always received favor, because I think that's where it is right now. A lot of people are using this as an opportunity to kind of bash and discredit everything that Messi has done in this game. So that is my problem. Everybody's using this whole situation that is happening as a way of trying to discredit Messi's impact, trying to discredit his wins, trying to discredit all of these things. So that's my problem with that's why I'm saying I don't have a problem what they find against Argentina. That's not a problem. But let us be fair in assessing this whole situation. Let's be fair in assessing this situation. Or Trixie says that the game, okay, yeah, they're not too long, honestly. I think it's just 2 minutes. I think it's just 2 minutes. It looks like Argentina is dominating. Well, according to the stats, yes, and also according to the game, 100%. But Morocco kind of always plays this slow game. That's basically how they play all of the time, always. Am I the only one who wants France to win? I think so, Trixie. Who else? Okay, Luca says no. So it means that you must be with Luca. But me personally, I want Morocco to win. And Morocco to win. So you're not alone. Even the votes are saying France at this point. It's more about Argentina. Wait, where was I? Oh, because no, don't worry. It happens monthly. It's on a monthly basis every month, but it happens once. But you can cancel it anytime. It's not a problem. Don't worry. Do not worry. You becoming a member for the first month, honestly, it is nice. They don't charge you every day. It's only once, and then next month once. That's how they do it. Same price every month. It's more about Argentina's football association than just Messi. Yeah, I know, and I'm very aware of that. The only problem is that everybody is making it seem like Messi has been buying these games. That is the problem. Everybody who's complaining is saying it in a sense that Messi has been buying these games, these goals, all of this. Messi this, Messi that. They're not looking at, it is about the association, but they are putting all of that in Messi. They're saying they have been buying Messi's wins. And I'm like, guys, we are not serious. You want to tell me we didn't see Messi score against Egypt? We didn't watch the game. The only thing we got from that whole game is that Messi paid. Guys, come on. So there is no problem. It is about the association, but it is now blending into Messi also. It is involving Messi, his performance. People are saying his career has been fabricated. I was like, dude, you're not trying to question the whole man's career. Guys, come on. They're saying from Barcelona. I'm like, we cannot do that. Guys, you are watching the game. Each and every single time you are online watching games. So you don't see Messi play. You are saying it is money that is... come on. I'm Swiss, bro. Okay, I see. I remember you. I remember you said you were Swiss, Luca. I remember. France are my friends. You guys are few. French people are few today. The people who are supporting France are few in the comment section. We are with Morocco. The majority of us are with Morocco, I think. France is now giving Morocco the ball and wanting to counter instead of breaking their defense. Morocco... How is Morocco's defense? I don't think Morocco's defense is way too bad. I don't think it's way too bad. I think it's capable of grabbing onto France. Looking at their past games, I think they are capable of holding on to France. I think so. But they should just... One thing about... I think this game will have a lot of action after halftime. It will have a lot of action after halftime. For now, we are just going to be left with all of this slow-paced game. After halftime, we're going to be getting a lot of action. What's good, Reed? What's going on? But Messi has been buying this World Cup. Guys, we don't know. You guys are saying this like you have proof. You're saying this like you have proof. We don't know if Messi has brought the World Cup. We don't even know if whatever is happening to the Argentinian Football Association has anything to do with Messi winning the World Cup. Why did Messi win only one World Cup if he was buying the World Cup? Why did he do that? Why did he leave the 2010 World Cup without scoring a single goal if he was buying the World Cup? Question. A very important question that I think we should be having. That's why I want France to win. That's a wrong reason, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna allow you. I know that you are a Ronaldo fan. You don't need to tell me. I know you are talking about France, but I know you are a Ronaldo fan. You don't need to explain further. I'm playing FC 26. Okay. Do you think Kylian is a dictator? I think he's quite nice. No. With everything that I've seen from Mbappe, I don't know. I think it's just okay. I think Mbappe is just okay. The problem is that there's a lot of attention on him, and we are always looking for a reason to kind of add on to the whole allegations of him being a dictator. Because like Mbappe can play the whole game without doing anything, and the minute he gives the ref his armband, Mbappe is a dictator. Mbappe dictator. I think it's just the narrative that a lot of people are trying to paint him in. I don't think he's like that, honestly. I don't think he's like that. Wait. There. Okay. Let me fix that. Yeah, I think I'm okay. Thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you so much. I didn't realize that my camera had frozen. Thank you so much for it. Dum. And I'm calling you dum. It's like I'm insulting you of some sort. Guys, your names are usually just weird a lot of times. Thank you so much for the likes on TikTok. Thank you so much. Who's the Sleepy Boy? Thank you so much, Sleep Boy, for the likes on TikTok. The ref is the 12th player. Playing for who? Playing for your team again. It's the team that you're supporting. What a strike from France. What a strike from France. He's playing for the team. He's playing for your team. The ref and the FIFA president are playing for your team. They want to have one of the biggest finals they ever will be. That's what they want. That's what they want. So yeah, playing for your team, yes. If the ref is the 12th player playing for, you must say, playing for France. Did you see the FIFA president's face expression during the Argentina games? I didn't. And I think I didn't see his expressions, but it's fine. He has been very okay. Look at the camera again. What's going on with this camera? Okay, I think I'm okay. I think how am I supposed to put it? I think right now we are just trying to paint a narrative, guys. Let us stop trying to paint this narrative that this game is being given to. Let us stop the narrative of saying the game is being given to Argentina. Argentina is playing opponents. What are you saying about Argentina's opponents? What about Argentina's opponents? Reed says that, Reed is on a streak. He has watched 7 live streams on Twitch. YouTube doesn't do that because I know a lot of you guys have watched a lot of live streams. But on Twitch, they do all of that. If it is his 7th live stream. Reed's 7th live stream in a row. Thank you so much for it. FIFA, fix it for Argentina. You guys are haters. You are haters. Luca, you are a hater. Luca, you are a hater. You are a hater, Luca. France inside of the penalty box. France looking for another penalty. No penalties. No penalties today. This game might be biased due to almost everybody wanting France to win. It is biased. It was always biased. It was always biased. But those are the types of games that I love. The biased games. Let's say hypothetically speaking, right? Let's just say the referee was in favor of Argentina. He wanted Argentina to win. I think they would most definitely make sure that France remains. You understand? If, for an example, it was like that and the ref wanted Argentina to kind of win the World Cup, I think they were going to make sure that France remains right here. Because I feel like Morocco is not much of a threat to Argentina the way France is. France is an actual threat to Argentina. They can stop Argentina. They can prevent them from winning the World Cup. So if that was a situation, I think obviously they were going to make sure that Morocco wins this game so that Morocco can play against Argentina. And also Argentina can have like this easy games leading to the World Cup. I think so. I think so. So it might be biased. There's 50-50 possibility. We'll never know. We'll never know. I hope Argentina wins clean games from now on. That's not going to happen. Guys, that's not going to happen. Those stages are far gone. They are done. We are over those stages of clean wins. Not anymore. Not anymore. Those stages are done. We won't be getting clean wins. If it's clean, it's just 1-0. It's just 1-0 maybe. But the likes of 3-0, 4 something, never happening again. Those stages are over. Those stages of the World Cup, long gone, long gone, long gone. I hope Argentina wins. Okay, there are hardcore Morocco fans too. Yes, I'm not denying that there are people who want Morocco to win, myself included. Myself included. But France and Morocco, very different very different fan bases, basically. Very different fan bases. Who is the best goalkeeper for all times for you? For me, Luka. I don't know about all time, but I'll just focus on this World Cup because, as I mentioned, me and football, we don't have a very long journey. We haven't had this long journey, right? Our journey has not even 5 years at this point. But so far, I'm just gonna focus on this World Cup, and I think I think we all know who the best goalkeeper in this World Cup is, without a doubt, without even me saying it. I'm gonna give you guys an opportunity to let me in the comments. Let me know in the comment section, who do you think is the best goalkeeper in this World Cup? I think we know at this point. I think we already know. It is obvious. It is obvious. I'd never support Argentina if they win unfairly against Morocco. Yes, even if they find out that Argentina is doing all of those negative things, I wouldn't support Argentina. I wouldn't support Argentina. I think X put it in a very good way. A fan of Messi. Yes, I think I'm also there. I'm a fan of Messi. Not like a diehard Argentina fan, and I'm like, I'm gonna be always supporting Argentina no matter what. No. I do that for South Africa, but Argentina, nah, no ways. I don't even know anybody in Argentina. I could never do that. So I would never. Who do you think is winning this match? I don't know. I think maybe I want Morocco to win. I know who I want to win, but I don't know who's gonna win for sure. Who I want to win, obviously, is Morocco. For me, Kobel and Megnane, Cape Verde. Okay, yeah. For me, it is him. It is him. But Lucas is that Kobel. For me, it is Vozina for Cape Verde. I don't think there's anybody who performed better than Vozina so far, and I don't think that we will see anybody who can kind of perform better than him even after the World Cup. I don't think so. So for me, it is Vozina. It is Vozina. Still have no goals. 0-0. Nothing. Nothing. So who is it? Vozina for me. I could do that for Portugal. What do you mean do that for Portugal? I don't know what I was talking about at that time. So please let me know. France 13 shots, Morocco 1 shot. Morocco. Morocco. It isn't looking good for us. It is really not looking good for us. Let me check the overall statistics of the. Let me check the overall stats of the game. 13 shots. France. But Morocco is leading with possession. That is Morocco plays a slow game. I don't know what kind of game they play, but they play this very slow-paced game. That's why they're able to have like more possession than France. But France has 13 shots, 3 shots on target. Morocco only has 1 shot the whole 45 minutes plus additional time. Only one shot. 16 touches in the opposition's box for France and 1 for Morocco. Damn. 3 big chances from France. We might just be in trouble. I think we are in trouble. Is Vozina older than Ronaldo? I don't know. But I know Vozina is in his 40s. I think he's 40. I think he's 40. Let me check. I think he's 40. I don't think he's older, but I think he's 40 maybe. I think he's 40 years old. I think Ronaldo is 43 or something. Yeah. He's 40 years old. He's not older than Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo might just be the oldest. Let me check. I think he might just be the oldest. For me, I think so. Let me see who's the oldest. Greg Gordon. Oh, okay. Goalkeeper who is the goalkeeper for what is this team? Scotland. Oh, they are eliminated. They are no longer participating. But yeah, that is the oldest person so far. That's the oldest person in this World Cup. Craig Gordon, the goalkeeper for Scotland, followed by Ronaldo, who is 41, and Luka Modric, who is 40. So Ronaldo is not even the oldest. Damn, what record does Ronaldo hold in this World Cup actually? It's like Ronaldo left this World Cup without breaking any records this time around. Because I thought he was gonna at least become the oldest person to be playing this World Cup. But even if he's not even the oldest player playing in this World Cup, like what record is what record does Cristiano Ronaldo hold in this competition? I don't think it was a very good competition for him. I don't think it was a very good competition for him. But I think after halftime, actually, not I think. After halftime, I'm gonna be just focused a lot on the game. I wanna be focused a lot on the game because I don't wanna miss this. I think I missed the first whole half, talking a lot. I've been speaking a lot, so I'm gonna be focused on the game for the second half. I'm gonna try to keep my attention on the game so that I can be able to share my commentary right. You know, I missed the first half, honestly. That was so wrong. I was speaking too much the whole first half. The second half, I'm gonna be here. Die hard support Portugal. I could do that for Portugal. I think you're already a die hard fan for Portugal. Trixie. I think you're already there. I think you're already Trizy or Trix. I think it's Trizy. You're already there. You're already there already. I can tell from how you speak. The thing is that I can tell from how people speak that, you know, this one is a fan of this one is a fan of Ronaldo. This one is a fan of Ronaldo. In FC I have 5 goals. Okay, congratulations. Are you gonna take the halftime break? I don't know. What time is it? How many minutes are left? I don't know. 7 minutes left. I'm not sure. I think maybe I might just be here. It depends, honestly. I think I might just be here. I don't think I'm gonna take the halftime break, guys. I haven't taken the halftime break in a very long time. It depends if the game is okay. If the games are boring, I take the halftime break. Even, you know, when it's too much and it's like very, very boring, I don't even take the halftime break. I stop the stream at halftime, like literally. Who is watching the game at the same time? Okay, we are all I think the majority of us. Where is the robot ref? I don't know where exactly is the robot. That the robot is not working today. I don't know where is that robot. I've never, like, I didn't see the robot today. I didn't see the robot say anything, not even join the chat. I don't know why it's not joining the chat. It's supposed to join the chat immediately when I go live. That robot is supposed to be here. But I don't see that robot today. I don't know where it is. And I'm supposed to be sending messages to people. I think it's here, but it's not. Wait, I think it joined the chat, but it just hasn't been. It hasn't been active. I don't know what's wrong with this robot. Because it was supposed to tell to send the messages to the people who cannot join the membership. I don't have TV to watch the game. Oh, that's why I'm here. Okay, sorry for that. Don't worry. You'll be having all the details. But you are getting a bargain. You are getting all the updates on the match. You are getting all the statistics. And you are also getting all the conversations. All in one. So you're experiencing something that a person who's on TV is not getting. The person who's on TV is only watching TV, complaining alone. So here you can also complain. You get it? So yeah, no problem. I think, Luca, it's not like a robot Revv. There's not like, it's not like robot Revv. It's just like a robot. It's like like that robot, that kind of, it's there. I think maybe I need to set it up for the members and everything. I think it was just optimized for the subscribers, but still it's not saying anything today. It has been quiet. So yeah, that's the Streamlabs things. Yeah, I'm gonna play some Eat Football and come back. Don't worry. We are here until the end of the game. I'm gonna have to check it, but I'm not sure what's happening because it was supposed to be online. It was supposed to be active. The thing is that it won't answer. That's what I know. It doesn't answer. It just have like these commands that it has to follow. When something happens, it does this. But let me check. I think maybe the problem might be me and not the robot. Maybe I'm blaming the robot and it might just be me. Let me just make sure that the robot is okay. It's active, not okay. That's too wrong. That was too wrong. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Cause wait, where's the robot? I wanna check if the robot is active actually. Cause I say it's active, but it's not doing anything. That's my thought. That's my problem. Let me check. The chatbot. Yeah, but it's here. It's here apparently. Apparently it's here. But I think I'm just gonna have to set it up for next time. I'm gonna have to set it up for next time. For now, it doesn't follow a lot of commands. But I'm gonna do something actually. Let me just check. I'm gonna show you guys. Let me check the commands because it has like different commands. There's like a different commands. So I'm gonna comment with this. I think it's supposed to be active when I do this. I think when I do this, it's supposed to activate. Okay, it's active. It's active. So through that list, those are like the commands that are active in that list. Let me see actually. So for an example, you can go there. That's how you talk to. You just do an exclamation mark. You know, you don't do the @ sign. You do the exclamation mark. For an example, you can just put on this exclamation mark. I'm just gonna do this for an example. Where is it? Where is the send message? Let me do this. I wanna show you. That's how it works. So you just say exclamation mark and then you send the command afterwards. You see, have been streaming for 1 hour 11 minutes. So those are the commands. Those are the list of the commands that you can do. Basically. So those are the commands there. Aku has been streaming for 1 hour 12 minutes. You see, that's how it works. That's how it works. So there are a lot of commands in there. So there's a lot that I can also set up. For an example, I can create like the soundboard, and that way I can allow you guys to kind of play certain sound effects on the live stream. But I don't have that just yet. You get it? But there's that. I can do that. I can do that with the commands. I can allow you to kind of play a certain sound. There's a lot actually. There's a lot that these commands have. It's interesting. There's a very interesting bot. I don't have that. I don't have some of those things, honestly. I don't have some of those things. And I think I need to activate it in the comment section, but I've switched off its sound. That one, I don't think it's even active. Vine sounds. Let me check. So there's not a lot of things that I hear. It's not a lot of commands. I think I just have to add some of them as time goes. The custom how is the bot number? How is the bot number 1 fan? Honestly, I don't know what. Let me check. The bot is the number 1 fan of this trip. The thing is that I'm just gonna let you guys know this. What I found out recently is that they don't want you to send many messages all at once. That is the problem. Once you send a lot of messages, like one after the other, they kind of start thinking that you might be a bot yourself. But I don't know why the bot is number 1, because I've never seen the bot saying anything today. When X mentioned the bot, that was when I realized that, you know, this bot is not active today. Big bot not fan. Come on, you can. Are you killing me here? You're killing me here. Don't do that. Leave it. Honestly, don't. One thing I can tell you is that don't worry about being number 1. Do not worry about that. Do not worry about being number 1. Nobody knows how it works. Honestly, nobody knows how it works. So just engage as you can. Don't worry. Don't overthink it too much. Because there was a moment where we were talking about that, and I think it was, I don't remember who it was. I think it might be Adam. We were talking about that, and we we're like, how does a person become the number 1 fan? So we never know. Don't even stress yourself. Because if you are saying make bot not a fan, nah, that doesn't work. Like, they don't work like that. There's a list of for an example, on that link that was shared, I'm gonna update them, and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna share the commands. when I share the commands, because it's not like you can say anything. There are certain commands that can allow certain actions to be done by the bot in the comment section. Because the bot has been on the stream the longest. Oh, okay, it makes more sense. It makes sense when you put it like that. It makes sense when you put it like that. It has been here ever since the beginning of the stream. That's why it is number one. Damn. I didn't know how it works, honestly. I didn't know how it works. I didn't know how it works. I didn't know how it works. So I think that makes a lot more sense. Why did I spam? I think it was the moment where you send a lot of messages, the same thing. You know, you send the same thing and it has a lot of messages, so it doesn't listen. Doesn't listen. Are you more? I'm not. Are you asking me? I'm not from Morocco, guys. I'm from South Africa. Guys. South African, proud South African. Proud South African. You know, we are happy with not being in the World Cup. We are happy watching all of this action from home, comfortably so, without all the stress, without all the anxiety. We are okay with that. So I'm part of that selected few that got got knocked out early enough to be able to watch the games from home. So that is me at this point. I'm South African. You get number one by being on the stream longer and sending messages. But I think I'm gonna have to find a way to kind of, I don't know why the bot is getting all of this, because it's not fair. Because the bot is always here. But there were times where the bot was low down, I think. Yeah, I think Luca has been here, because when he made that thing of what is this? When he made that command to the bot, there's a command that shows you how long you've been on the stream. I think he did that. It was uptime, you know, exclamation uptime, and then it shows you how long you've been on the bot. And I think on the stream, and I think it says that he has been here for 1 hour 12 minutes. So he has been here. He's the actual person that has been here the longest, basically. I don't know why they did that. Honestly, I don't know what's up with the bot. It's a bit unfair to have the bot occupying the number one spot, because it is basically part of this. So it's an issue. I know you're South African. I asked them, okay, no problem. So don't worry about that. I'm gonna handle it, guys. I'm gonna handle it. During as I continue streaming, I'm gonna just make sure that the bot kind of behaves well. But the problem is that even if you get the commands, then you're still gonna make the bot number one, because it's gonna be answering your messages a lot. So I think the bot will most likely be number one. But for a lot of streams, actually, the bot hasn't been number one for a lot of streams. Because even today, it's not even too far. It is, I think a lot of you are on 75 XP and the bot is just sitting on 100 XP. So it's just 25. It's just 25 points. So it's not a big difference. It's not a big difference. The second and final half, this is promising to be one of the most exciting ones so far, as we've seen in World Cup matches. As we've seen in World Cup matches, this is where now arguments start. That's where now we start fighting as football lovers. That's where we start fighting. So we're about to enter the last half of the game. I cannot support every team, but Morocco has been very likable to me. Okay. So why are you rooting for us? Rooting for who? What are you talking about? Morocco. But I think I'm gonna allow you guys continue, because sometimes I just realize that you're just talking amongst yourself a lot of times. I've seen a lot of Moroccans as passionate about the World Cup, and in general I love Moroccans, and I have met a few in Instagram and they are very nice. Which team do you think was the most watched? And this channel, the most watched live stream ever. The most watched live stream for me, it was the game. Which game? Portugal and Spain. That was the most watched live stream. Portugal and Spain was the most watched. I think in 10 minutes, it had already passed 10,000 views in just 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes of the game, actually, it had already passed 10,000 views. So I think that was one of the most watched live stream, followed by South Africa and the opening match of the World Cup, South Africa and Spain. That one was also, it held the record, but I think after that it came, it was Spain and Portugal. Or on FIFA. On FIFA, I don't know. On TV, I don't know on TV, honestly, but I think Portugal also. I think Portugal might just be the team that did that, because Portugal is a very influential team because of Ronaldo. It's very influential, so I think that kind of like gave them that whole thing of being the most watched match. I think so, but I might be wrong. But I think Portugal, definitely. Portugal and Spain. I don't know. It's a very big match. That's one of the biggest matches ever. Okay, I see a bit of speed from Morocco so far. Come on, Morocco. Come on. Counter attack from Morocco. Who are you passing the ball to? Damn. Morocco inside of the penalty box. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Morocco. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Set up two, please. Which match? People say 900 million for yeah. It was the most, even for me on my live stream, that was the most watched live stream. So it makes sense why it is like that. I think a lot of matches, I think maybe from there we're just gonna see that type of viewership on the finals. I think from there we're gonna see it on the finals. So I was still trying to answer about my setup. I'm gonna make that, but not now. Don't worry. I'm gonna do the setup too. I'm gonna do it as a video just to show you. But it's a pretty simple setup for pretty simple. Pretty simple setup. I think for me the most interesting thing is how I'm placing my lights. That's the most perfect one. And I'm streaming on my phone. This is my phone. That's my Galaxy A20. This is a very old Galaxy phone that I'm streaming with. So yeah. I'm kidding. I'm playing. We're currently at 48 minutes into the game. 0 France, 0 Morocco. Let me check the votes. Let me see what the people are saying. Let me see what the people are saying in the votes. Yes. Looking at the votes, we have a 61% saying France and 39% saying Morocco. It seems like a lot more people are leaving Morocco right now. A lot more people are leaving Morocco. I think it's because Yamal and Ronaldo don't like each other. Honestly, I think it was because it's how should I put it? It was the reputation of the Nations World Cup. I think it might just be the reputation of that. I think so. X says that Kibwana penalty. I don't want penalties. X. Oh, I don't want that. Penalties. Damn. I don't want penalties. They should. But I think, anyways, we haven't seen penalties. Yesterday there were penalties. I almost said that we haven't seen penalties in a while. But the fact that there were penalties yesterday is kind of a bit scary. It's kind of a bit scary. But I don't want penalties. I just want Morocco to just win without reaching the penalties. Penalties are too stressful. The penalty is very stressful. I don't want that. I want this to end the way it is. Me too, I hate penalties. I don't want that. I don't want that. Did you say you're going to do a setup tour? I think one day, not now. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eventually do it. Don't worry, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one day. One day I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do my setup. But that's what I'm saying. My setup is pretty simple. So, but I'm just gonna do it. Don't worry. Can you split the screen so we can see the field and see you? What do you mean by split the screen? I don't know. Please explain. Please explain. I don't know what you are saying. I don't know what you're saying. Do you say like? Do you think maybe I should be like side to side with the pitch that is there? Is that what you are saying? Is Bono better than Magnan? Because he said, me guys, for goalkeepers, me I don't think anybody's better than Vosina. I'm just gonna always say that. That's always gonna be my thing. I'm always gonna say Vosina, always. Always. Come on, Morocco. Okay, I'm seeing a bit of an improvement from Morocco so far. A bit of improvement is positive. It's positive. It's positive for Morocco. Very, very, very positive. But I think I was kidding about I was kidding when I said that I'm using my phone to do streams, guys. I'm using a camera. I'm kidding. I actually have I have professional equipment because I it's obvious. It's like professional equipment because I do this professionally. So that's why I'm just kidding when I'm saying I use different cameras actually depending on how I'm feeling. If I want a wide thing, I kind of use a different camera. But yeah, very simple setup. I feel like Morocco has chances to win in the penalties. Penalties, we can never be too sure. With penalties, we can never know. We can never know. So I don't like penalties because of how unpredictable they are. That's why I don't like penalties. Lucas is that I'm number 2 in your face, but that's what I was saying. Don't worry too much about how it works. But I see right now, Dum Dum is number 1. Dum Dum is number 1 and Luca is number 2. All right. X being number 3. Okay, Dum Dum, do the what is that thing? Do that command so that I see how long you've been on the stream. If you are number 1, it means that you might have been here for long. Let me see how long you've been in the stream. Do that uptime command. There's something that you. What is that command? This one. I'm gonna share it. Do the same command so that I wanna see. 1 hour 26 minutes. Okay, almost the same time. I think almost the same time with Luca. Almost the same time. Wait, where am I? I wish we go to penalties so we can win. If we don't go to pens, we'll get pressed. But I think it's for me, honestly, I'm just gonna be honest. My problems with penalties is just we cannot just be too sure with penalties. Anything can happen once we reach that. I think my camera is off. What's going on with my camera? Let me just fix my camera quickly. I think I'm moving the table a lot actually. Let me just then start being still. I think it's because I'm moving the table a lot, but let me just stay away. So I was saying with this thing of with the penalties, it is anybody's game. The penalties is literally anybody's game. We can never be too sure. And France is a scary team, guys. France is a scary team when it comes to penalties also. Very scary. But Mbappé already missed the penalty. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, thank you so much for letting me know. Yusuf, thank you so much for letting me know. I think I'm moving because my setup is like, I don't know why I have this setup actually. It's problematic. So an attempt from France. And my camera is held up by a gimbal, but the gimbal is not on. So when I move, it just kind of shakes a lot. That's my problem. Luca was on the stream for 1 hour and 16 minutes. I think you've been. I think you've been here for less time than. I don't know. Is it for? I don't know, guys. I don't know who is here for the longest, but I think between the two of you guys, Dum Dum and Luca. Between the two of you guys, I'm not sure who. Let it be a last minute Morocco goal, please. Yeah, Morocco. But Morocco can take France. If they've managed to do this while they were not playing. It's like crazy. Oof. Mbappé again. Mbappé is trying to give us stress. It's gonna be a problematic second half. X has been here for 1 hour and 29 minutes. So that is you see, guys. Now the X and Yusuf have been here for the same amount of time. So I think the majority of you guys have just been here for a very long time. Exactly with for the whole live stream, basically. So at this point, I don't think the bot could be getting that. All of you guys have literally been here for the same amount of time. The same amount of time that I've been streaming. It says how long you've been streaming. Yes, you guys have been here for the whole stream. Because I don't know who said downtime, you see. I've been streaming for 1 hour 29 minutes. And you guys have been here for 1 hour 29 minutes. It says how long you've been streaming, not now when you say uptime. Wait. Let me see. Oh, it says how long. Damn. Let me check. Because I thought there was a command. Let me see. I think there must be a command here. I think there must be a command. It makes sense, guys. Oh, I've been misreading this whole thing. I've been misreading this whole thing. Uptime and downtime. Is it the... Oh, it shows how long I've been streaming. Okay, you are right. Wait. France with an attempt. No. You are right. We've all been scammed. This robot scammed us. I was scammed also. I was like, I thought they said that. Because I've just been focusing. I didn't even see they were like putting my username there. No, I've been scammed. Damn. That's what robot is naughty. But I think I can do that command. I'm gonna do there are commands that I can do those types of commands, but it's gonna take a lot actually. It's gonna take a lot for me to do that. I thought that was the case. I thought there was a situation. This robot. What time is it? 57 minutes in. At this point, I feel like we should just wait until there's the second hydration break for action. I think we should just wait until the second hydration break. I think until the second hydration break. Bono has 7.7 rating right now, and the second highest is 6.1. But I think it's because of the saves. Because in the first half, we saw how many shots France made. So there were a lot of shots towards him. So it was his chance to shine basically, because it was a France game basically. When you have a lot of those shots, it means that it is basically you are the only goalkeeper that is working. 0 shots on target. Okay. But I saw a save from him also. He was saving. France is shooting from everywhere. And they won spectacular goals. You remember how Dembele scored that goal against what is this against? He scored that goal. Like, which team would they play? I think it was Norway. I score against Norway. So they're trying to recreate those types of goals. They're trying to score the... I want to see how this goal goes in. I don't even want to talk about it just yet. Yo. Damn, a goal from Mbappé. Our African brother destroying another African team. This World Cup will create civil war amongst Africans. Wait. I made a mistake. It's not Morocco, guys. It's not Morocco. But Morocco is protesting. Let's see the outcomes. Morocco is complaining. But that is a goal from Mbappé. I see Morocco complaining. I think they're trying to push for an offside. Damn! From outside of the box. What a strike. Even if you complain here, there's nothing that can be done. Even if there's a complaint, I don't think there's anything that can be done. That's just a goal. We should just accept it and move on. And this one is just a goal. Nothing can be done about this. I think there is room for complaint. Yes, they scored. I scored. France has scored. Damn. This camera, come on. What's going on with this? Let me fix this cam actually. Such a nice goal. Let me fix this camera. I think my camera has a let me fix it. Let me just switch it off a minute and fix it. Let me check. Let me check. It's still frozen. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm not. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, Ish, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. What a goal! It was a beautiful goal, very clear goal. There's no reason to complain in that situation. It is a goal. It's a goal. Nothing we can say or do. There's no chance of that being an offside because there's literally the defenders right in front of Mbappé. So yeah, Ish, more African heartbreak. Here we are crying, but I'm just hoping. I'm just saying, if Morocco goes, it'll be over for us, guys. We've been hating as Africans for way too long. How many times have we been crying? Damn, we've been crying. If it ends, it's okay. It's okay. I'm sorry, I need to leave. I'm lagging. It's just to stay. So sorry, coming back tomorrow. No problem. If you are lagging, it's not a problem. It's not a problem. Thank you so much for pulling through, for being here. But then again, one thing I'm gonna tell you is that you're saying bye, and then I'm gonna tell you is that just because I'm not answering your comment, that does not mean that you are lagging. That does not mean that you are lagging. If that's the situation, because like I said, I go like I want to give everybody their attention, so I go from comment to comment to comment. So if I see your messages late, it's not that, it's not on your side a lot of times. But nonetheless, thank you so much for pulling through, and also most importantly, thank you so much for becoming the second member of this channel. So yeah, as I was saying, my biggest thing is that if Morocco loses today, well, we'll be sad, but we won't be scared anymore, guys. You know, sometimes it's okay to just be at peace and not be stressed and not, you know, we don't want to be stressed. We don't want to be complaining, but Morocco must come back. They owe us at least that. Let it go to penalties. If wait, France is trying to score the second goal. Let it go to penalties. In this situation, I will take penalties. I will take penalties. I saw them kicking Mbappé there. He was down for a minute. I see that he was down for a minute. Oh, the YouTube app is lagging. Okay, no problem. I thought it was from my side, because I know that I take time to respond messages. I'm very slow when it comes to responding the comments. You know, they must target. You know, if they must sacrifice one person, sometimes you must make a worthy sacrifice. You sacrifice one person, you say, even if you get a red card, make sure Mbappé does not finish the match. Sometimes I think you should just do that. When Mbappé is a problem, I should just say, make sure Mbappé does not finish the match. We will sacrifice you in this World Cup. And you just put in one person who's not that, who doesn't play a lot of games. You just bring one person who does not play a lot of games, and you say, go and make sure that Mbappé doesn't finish the game. We get a red card and then we continue. Ooh. They should not Rahimi. Rahimi is still okay. I think they should sacrifice somebody else, not Rahimi. Not Rahimi. They should just say, make sure Mbappé does not score. 2-0. What the heck is going on with what is going on with Morocco? Honestly, what is going on with Morocco? 2-0. Dembele with that goal. It's over, guys. It is over. It is over. It is over. It is finished. In terms of Morocco, it is done. Morocco is finished. Morocco is done. Finished. They are finished. Yo. 2 goals. 2 goals. Less than 10 minutes. Mbappé and Dembele. Come on. Hakimi. You guys are leaving. You're going home. At this rate. This is gonna be their World Cup. This World Cup is going to France. This World Cup definitely going to France. That was Paraguay's game plan for France. They should have done their job for the rest of us. Look at what's happening now. They didn't do a good job. They didn't do a good job. They should have finished Mbappé that time. Look at Mbappé. Look at this. Mbappé and Dembele, they should have just made sure that doesn't happen again. Paraguay failed. Don't do that, Yusuf. Because of football. Football, there's still a lot of heartbreaks waiting for you in this football thing. But yeah, welcome, Zev. Welcome. That's too painful. Morocco. I think I should just start keeping quiet. Especially in this knockout stages, it seems like I think the only team that I supported and ended up winning, I think it was Spain and what's this team? It was Spain and Belgium. I think those are the two teams that I've supported, and they ended up winning their knockout stages matches. The rest, I think we've just been choosing wrong teams. Wrong teams. It is currently the second hydration break. We've been choosing wrong teams, guys. It's too painful, honestly. It's too painful. Too much. It is too much. It is too much. It is too much. Morocco isn't playing as usual today. Maybe because of Mbappé, Dembele, and Olis. They should be able to handle competition. I mean, like, this is exactly the same score that France beat Morocco with in the last World Cup. In the semifinals, they beat them 2-0 in the last World Cup. So you don't know what the issue with Morocco is today. But honestly, that's not the Morocco we saw winning 3-0 last time. That is not the one. We don't know what game they are playing today. We don't know. But honestly, this is concerning. Every time I support a team, they lose. I must have bad luck, actually. I have a bit of bad luck towards these teams. The teams that I supported are now gone. South Africa, Netherlands, and Morocco. For me, all of them are gone. All of them. South Africa is gone. South Africa also, that it's gone. At least Morocco made us happy by beating Canada. Yeah, there's a positive thing they did. But I saw a lot of people in South Africa do not like Morocco. A lot of people in South Africa do not like Morocco. They are saying Morocco are fake Europeans or something. I don't know what the issue between South Africans and Morocco is, but they have a problem. I saw it today on social media, and I was like, I didn't know this many people have a problem with Morocco. I didn't know that they have like such a big problem. But they are gone. Our teams are gone, X. We are just left with Messi. We don't have any choice from now on. And I'm getting concerned because now the semifinals are coming, and the semifinals are like action-packed. Very action-packed. So I think it's going to be a problem. I think I should have supported France from the beginning. I also had some of the political issues in Morocco and Africans. Honestly, I didn't know that. I only found out today. Like, I was today years old when I found out. I do not even know what the issue behind that is. I don't know why Africans say, I don't know. Okay, X says that the whole North Africa wants to separate themselves from... Wait, what? They want to separate themselves from Africa. They don't even call themselves Africans. They call themselves Arab. Damn. Now that kind of makes a lot of sense. That kind of makes a lot of sense if that's the situation. Because it can, if you are looking at it as an African who stays in Africa and you are proud African, you kind of start to say, if these teams do not want to be associated with Africa, it just means that they are ashamed of being Africans. From a perspective of an African, I think that's how it looks. They are ashamed of being Africans. So why should we as a continent support the people who are not proud to be a part of us? I think that makes a lot more sense. When we played against Brazil, Middle Easterns and half of Africa was wearing Brazil. I didn't know. I didn't realize, honestly. Me, I've just been saying, whatever, as long as a team is in Africa, then I'm just gonna support it regardless, So this one is kind of like making this a whole different, but I still support Morocco. It's still a good team nonetheless. The rest of Africa, okay, mainly for their elitist attitude towards other Africans. I think Morocco once tried joining the Euro. Whoa, what? That's why they said Morocco, they are not supporting fake Europeans. I think it makes a lot more sense, because I saw in the comment section they were like, we are not going to be supporting the fake Europeans. But that's too bad also. Why would you do that? How far? Let me just check the position, basically. Let me just check the position, because I want to understand, but you are part of Africa. Come on. So you rather more that was too bad for them. That was a bad thing for them to do. Because right now I'm starting to an attempt again. An attempt from Morocco. Almost. What I'm saying is that I feel like for now it kind of makes a lot of sense, because you're like, these guys don't want to be us, basically. Let me see where, okay, let me see where they are. Let me see where they are. Oh, they are just way out there. That's like too close to, they're too close to Europe. But then again, it wouldn't make sense, because they're still part of this continent regardless. That's crazy. That's crazy. And European Union rejected their application. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, because it means that anybody can just be wherever. That's not a country's position is not determined by what they think or what they feel. It's a geographical thing. You are in Africa, you are Africans. I mean, look at Cape Verde. Cape Verde is like out there. Cape Verde is like out there, but it is part of Africa. Why did you stop swearing? Don't swear. As I'm saying, do not swear. Yusuf, keep it clean in the comment section. So don't swear. Just keep it respectful. Argue, but argue respectively. Like, respect everybody's opinion and argue. Where did you get that information? Stop. Do not swear. I support African teams no matter what. Even Nigeria, I will support them. For Nigeria, I think for me, that cannot. For me, I feel like South Africans and Nigeria in terms of football, those are kind of rivalries that I cannot break. I don't think I can break that. I don't think I can break that rivalry. I can support a lot of African teams. But Nigerians have traumatized us for a very long time. You know how happy Nigerians were that we got knocked out. So honestly, that one is not. It's something that I cannot do. Reed says that let's go France. Come on, Reed. You guys don't support Morocco. Why don't you guys support Morocco at least? Understand? Let us stop. But anyways, you guys are free to support whatever team you want to support. I don't want you guys to blame me tomorrow and say I forced you to support. So feel free. Yes, it's very important that we keep it clean, because honestly, there's not a way to kind of have an argument. I think it's that if we were to allow swearing in this comment section, it's going to be problematic, because a lot of people come with a lot of differences, and in every single game, it's personal for somebody. You understand? So if we were to swear like that, then it would be chaos. That's why we are saying keep it clean. But you apologized, I see, but always keep it clean nonetheless. I take back my Nigeria support. Thank you for reminding me how dirty they did us, including Ghana. They are officially on my hate watch list. Nigeria, I cannot make that mistake. As of Nigeria, a lot of African teams, and right now the thing is that we are the enemy of. They are injuring Mbappé late. They are injuring him late. They should have started a while back. No, they should have started a while back. But I don't think he's injured. I think it's just because I don't see him being in pain. I feel like he's able to stand up. He can do that if he wants to. I think he can stand up if he wants to. Bonus rating dropped to 5.7 already, because he considered 2 goals. That's because he considered 2 goals. If we concede 2 goals, obviously it has to drop. Mbappe is not injured. He's able to walk out of the pitch. They didn't do a good job. They didn't do a good job with injuring Mbappe. I need to make sure. When you injure Mbappe, you make sure you put him down for a couple of games. But the problem with France, wait, are they substituting Mbappe? Mbappe is out. Damn. Okay. They're injuring him for the next opponent. Now they did a good job. So they're taking out Mbappe and Dewey. Bakola and Mateta. I have never seen Mateta play. So I think right now this is the time for Morocco to strike. This is the time for Morocco to strike. Yeah, I think they want him to play the next game. That might just be the reason they are taking him out. I think they know what must be cooking. I think France knows what is cooking, so they are removing him so that he can play the next match before it gets too bad. So this is the time for Morocco, basically. That's where Morocco is supposed to show off. Mateta plays for Crystal Palace. I think he has a very cool celebration. Hey, we don't want to see that celebration. We don't want that. Ooh, just an attempt intercepted at the right time. I don't want to see his celebration. Not today. Not today. I think right now, because Mbappe is gone, the referee will start acting alright. I think it will start acting alright at this point because Mbappe is gone. I think with Mbappe playing, it becomes an issue. But since he's gone, I think we might be getting a good game. You might be getting a good game. There is a possibility. 2-0 for Morocco. The reason I don't like 2-0, it will be the same repetition of the last World Cup match between these two teams. So I don't want that. They must avoid that by any means necessary. They must avoid it because it's going to be a repetition of what happened. Okay, Morocco inside of the penalty box, intercepted by France. But France is so stressful. Playing against France is so stressful. How do you beat France, actually? How do you come about beating France? Okay, France inside of the penalty box. Oof. Such an attempt, then it's gonna be a corner kick for France. How do you beat this, guys? The Mbappe today survived without being called a dictator. He left the game without being called a dictator. That's an achievement. That's an achievement. Let me check the votes. Let me check the votes. Let me check the votes. We are currently at 70. Damn. 79 minutes. The game is practically over then. 79 minutes basically means the game is done. 60% saying France, 40% saying Morocco. Oof. France with another attempt saved by the goalkeeper. That's Mateta. Oh, is it Mateta? Yes, him. That was him. It might just be over for our guys here. 80 minutes, only 10 minutes left. I think the only team that can come back from all of this, honestly, has to be Argentina. Argentina and England. I think it's Argentina and England. Those teams really surprised me with the 2-0 lead. I was surprised. I was surprised with that. So we need Messi right now. They need to channel the spirit of Messi. Morocco needs to channel the spirit of Messi and take this one. 3 goals in before the end of the game. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Trizy. Welcome back. France team has been playing together since their academy days. These guys have known each other since early high school. How do we stop them? And it's an unfair. That's an unfair advantage towards the opponents, because a lot of these players, they're just playing together in the national squad, and then after that, it's done. They just play together here, and after that, they will come to prepare for the next match, and then they are gone. Have never played against each other. Some of them still have unresolved issues that happened when. Ash, it's a problem. I can never beat a team like that. The unity, the amount of unity, because you can even tell you can tell how Morocco plays, how united they are in the pitch. It makes a lot of sense. Even Argentina, I don't see a team stopping them. Maybe Messi Magic more. I don't want Argentina. Oh, but I don't want Argentina to win. I don't. Ish. Or Argentina, I don't see Argentina stopping them. All right, all right. Honestly, if Argentina wins, there's just gonna be a lot of talk. That's why I kind of started saying that since Ronaldo is no longer in this competition, it wouldn't be a problem if like if this guy is not there, if Messi is not here, it won't be a problem. It won't be a problem. But also, Argentina is one of the teams that has like a lot of unity. It's one of those teams that is like really, really united in a scary way. So it's also not easy to beat them. They play together. They are together no matter what happens. Because you can see the composure of Argentina, even when they are losing. You can see that, this team, even when they are struggling. We saw that with when they were playing against Cape Verde, they still kept the same composure. A free kick. It's a free kick from Hakimi. Okay. All right. 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 It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. That shot says a lot. Says a lot. Says a lot. I mean, it's not a goal, but it's an attempt at least. At least. At least. They need to just score 2 goals and push this to the penalties. The FBI is investigating the Argentina fraud. Yeah, I know. I think I spoke about that earlier on. I know that they're investigating Argentina. I know. But I think when we spoke about that, we were talking, I was basically sharing about how I want this to be a fair situation towards everybody. I don't want it to be used as a tool of how should I put it? I don't want the whole fraud case to be used as a weapon against Messi. You understand? That is my problem. Yes, they are being investigated 100%, but why are we just focusing on Messi whilst a lot of teams have been benefiting? And that is just the another opportunity created by Morocco. 80 minutes. It's too late for Morocco to be waking up, honestly. All African teams, always. Always. But yeah, I want this to be fair. We are now using that whole investigation to kind of discredit Messi, saying Messi is not good because of this. Messi's World Cup stats, Messi's goals. That doesn't make any sense to me, because Messi scores, we see Messi, but then again, the minute an investigation comes, we are so fast to say Messi won the World Cup because of the fraud. But then again, you might find out that the fraud that is being investigated has nothing to do with the World Cup. It's a possibility. There is still a very big possibility of that happening. But then again, why is nobody talking about Trump starting the war after after being knocked out? Why aren't you guys talking about that situation? Because the USA went from focusing on FIFA World Cup to we are firing again on Iran. Why aren't you guys talking about that? The USA immediately after being knocked out, they went and started firing at Iran. You get it? They went and started firing on Iran immediately after getting knocked out. One goal here and one more in the additional time, and I will run on the street naked like Youssef did when they beat Netherlands. Why are we saying it's Youssef? Why are we saying Youssef? I think the person we should be thinking about this is actually, yeah, I think it's him. Ooh, France. Wait. Okay, short of target. But you will be arrested, X. Be careful. In South Africa, the rules are very different, You'll be arrested very quickly. Or they will say you are crazy. And especially, no, not even crazy. Look at the time. Imagine at midnight, you see a naked person in the street. You will be trending tomorrow. Be careful. That's South Africa. Okay, I think you missed that. Yeah, there's 2 goals right now. I think maybe you might have missed the 2 goals for France. I also think Morocco's main striker is injured. That's why their attack is so lacking. Honestly, I think Morocco today is not that impressive overall. The whole team, I'm not impressed with the whole team overall. Not impressed. I call Trump an RG. He's such a loser. And he actually looks like it. He has the color straight. Literally. When you look at Trump and you put the narky here, you will just put that hair, you will see Trump 100%. You will see him. But then again, he's a soul loser. He says, how can you do that? You start the war immediately because you were knocked out. All of a sudden, we were in unity. The whole world was in unity, focusing on the World Cup. Trump, all of a sudden. How did he know I did that? Wait, you actually did that. A strike from France. I think we were talking about the different one. I don't think we were talking about you. I don't think X was talking about you as the... So you did that. Wait, what? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Damn. I thought I think you were talking about Adam, because I know that, is it? Yeah, Adam is the one. I think you're talking about Adam. I think you're talking about the Yusuf here was running in the street naked. Yo, I didn't know. I didn't know. It's new information to me. It's a Diop, our main striker, played so bad he was defending. Oof. Why this late attempts from France? Damn it. That's about to be stressful. It's because we won against Canada. I was so happy. Okay, it's fine. I didn't know that. I'm only finding out. That's new information to me. That's new information. Naked in the street. Guys, I don't have, like, for me, if I run in the streets right now, it's midnight. Imagine you are just chilling, because there are like local pubs where I stay. There are like a lot of local pubs. So imagine you are just chilling at the local pub and then you are drinking alcohol, and all of a sudden you see a naked person passing by. I mean, like, imagine that situation. Imagine that whole situation. You're just sitting there drinking alcohol. Maybe you are drunk at that point. And then you see a naked person running past you. Do you know how you will question yourself? Because I think you might even start to think that you are crazy at some point. Because you might think maybe this alcohol is just it's no longer good for me. You're gonna blame the alcohol. So I sometimes think about people, especially for us. I think about people, guys. Imagine somebody just comes from wherever he comes from and he sees a naked person running. Oh, yo, guys. You want to give people heart attacks? I might even collapse myself if I'm working at this time and I see a naked person running past me. Yo. It can be. Oh, it was Canada, not the Netherlands. I think it was that knockout of Canada. I think that makes sense. Issa Diop is the one who scored the header against Netherlands. It is finished. The French people are waving flags and it's only a minute left right now. It is the end of the game. We are done. We are finished. But they tried, I think France, Morocco should just make peace with it. Hey, but 2-0 also is such a bad way to go out. Even South Africa, not even South Africa left with the score. 6 minutes of added time. It's finished. It's finished for Morocco. They need Messi if they want to win. Without Messi, it's done. Is there a game after this actually? Let me check. Or is it only one game and then we are done? Because this one is over. This one is finished. There's a game at 3 a.m. What? Wait. Why is it at 3 a.m.? Oh, it's not. Damn, it's. Tomorrow 3. Why is it? Why is the game there? Oh, Saibari. Yeah, Saibari is a very instrumental player here. Saibari he has scored a couple of goals in this World Cup. He's a very important player here. Is he injured? Oh, he's not here. Damn. Is Saibari not in the game? But I think Saibari also has like, doesn't he have a yellow card or something? I think he has a yellow card. Imagine if we scored 6 goals right now. Ah, come on, come on. Yusuf, make peace. Sometimes one thing I've learned from South Africa is that sometimes you just make peace so that if they score and then you are surprised. I'm gonna tell you as a person who has received a lot of heartbreaks. I've received a lot of heartbreaks from South Africa. So that's what I'm gonna tell you. That's the advice I'm gonna give you. Just make peace with it. Just make peace with it. That's the advice that I'm gonna give you. Make peace with the whole thing. Otherwise, you'll be broken. Sometimes when your team is playing, you just have to expect the worst so that if they perform best, then you are surprised. That was South Africa against South Korea for me. I had already made up my mind that it's done. Damn, he got injured because he has been pretty good in this World Cup. It shows that he's not here. It shows that he's not here. They should have injured Messi. I mean Mbappé that way. They did that to Saibari. Okay. Sorry, Yusuf. I know your pain. At least your team made it this far. We lost our first knockout match. There's always for me, the nice thing that I enjoy about this World Cup is that there is always something to celebrate at the end of the day. There's always a reason to celebrate. Always a reason to celebrate. Also, I'm very concerned about this game between Spain and Belgium. I'm worried about this game. Oh, it's tomorrow. Okay. I thought it was 3. Okay, we are safe. Only one stream per day. Okay. It's becoming a bit it's the end right now. Right now it's the end of the World Cup. So only one 3 a.m. game for me, and that's Argentina and Switzerland. One game per day, not too bad. But yeah, don't feel bad about that. Don't feel bad about that. It happens to all of us. We felt that. That has been our daily bread. That was our daily bread. Losing, it has always been our daily bread. Another attempt from France last minute. The ref end the match. It's over. What are you doing? With 3 minutes left, France trying to score the 3rd goal. Saibari brings so much energy into the game. Going forward, brings energy going forward. I get users pain because it's France eliminating them again. Yeah, that's why it's too much. It's too much. That's what makes it worse, actually. That's what kind of makes it worse. That's why for us, Mexico was such a painful game. Because I feel like right now we were more affected by the game between South Africa and Mexico than the game between South Africa and Canada. We didn't speak a lot about that game, but Mexico, because we had played before and there was no winner, it has always been a rivalry that was there. So I think this again is a problem. France again becoming the team to stop Morocco from moving forward. And it's the same score again. The same score again. That's too much. Imagine if Argentina lose to Switzerland. I'd love. I'd be happy. Honestly, I feel like as a fan of Messi, I would just say like Messi needs to rest because he will never find peace in this competition. As much as he's still performing this well, I don't think there will ever be a moment where he finds peace. I doubt it. So I just want him to just find peace and rest. If he gets knocked out, it's okay. It's okay. I'm starting to hate France a little bit too much. No, that's normal. Have rivalry. You must express it. Don't even feel bad for not liking a team. Do not even feel bad for that. It's normal. You have your reasons. You have your reasons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's exactly the same scoreline. So they're trying to make a reputation of that. The exact same scoreline during the semifinals in the last World Cup. So they are doing that again. So it's too much. It's too much. But I think they're still trying to put in goals. They're still active. France give me main villain vibes. they are creating the villain story basically. They are giving us a reason to know why Morocco will always be the enemies of France. But it is the end of the game, 2-0 for France. It is finished. They're not even wasting time like the other games. They're not even wasting time. France is inevitable. I don't know. I know this word. I think it was said by Thanos. I think that's the word that Thanos used. I heard this word from Thanos. But I'm sorry for that, Yusuf. I'm sorry for that. Also, you're not the only one who's feeling bad today. I think the majority of us are just kind of feeling bad because, you know, we wanted Morocco to win. We wanted Morocco to win, and unfortunately, we had to end up with France beating. But if you look at the statistics, it has been more in favor of France from the beginning game. That's always been more in favor of France. So, unfortunately, it's too bad. Honestly, it's too bad. I felt like it was a one-sided match. It was exactly that, according to me. I also have like, I feel like it was just for like that from the beginning. I don't know what's disturbing Morocco today, but it seems like they are just not okay. They might just not be okay. And they are not okay. Something really, it's not okay. It's not okay. I will accept it is not rigged. I will accept it is not rigged. Okay. We are making progress right now. We are making progress. It makes, for me, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes when it happens, you just accept it. Because if you do not accept that, you know, my team was not performing the way they were supposed to today. If you don't accept that, then you're just creating an opportunity for you to be broken, honestly. Just creating that opportunity for you to be hurt and all of that. So I think if you just make peace with that, you know, they played their game. They played their game. They reached so far in the competition. I guess they continue to show us that they are a worthy opponent in the space of the World Cup. They continue to do that for us. Morocco was not on today. Yeah, it was not okay. It was not the Morocco that we saw the last time they played. It was not the one. The Morocco against Canada, it was not this one. One shot on target in the whole game is heartbreaking to see. Damn, one shot. Is it still like that? Even now, let me check the statistics. Is it still one shot the whole game? What about that shot from... Oh, the only shot on target. That was the one from a free kick. It's too bad. It's too bad. But Argentina's matches are definitely rigged. I wish I could have snapped Mbappé right there. You know, that's why I said sometimes you must start from the beginning. The best way to do this is that you start from the beginning instead of waiting for the game to continue like that until the end. You start from immediately when the mandate should be clear from the beginning. You say, guys, Mbappé should not complete halftime in the game. That's what you should do. Mbappé should not complete halftime. You finish Mbappé before halftime, then before halftime they're gonna be forced to put in one of their best substitutions for Mbappé. And then you know that with that, if you did that, you're okay now. You can stress them and then put in your good substitutions after halftime. He didn't injure him enough. He didn't. He's still working. He's still working at this point. He's definitely going to be playing the next game also. So I agree with that statement. It would have given us peace as we at least left a scar to France. Something. You know, we should leave France with something. If not goals, then at least a scar. Mbappé will always look at that sky and remember that, you know, this was from a game between France and Morocco. Something. I mean, getting a red card is okay at the end of the day. It's a worthy sacrifice. It's a worthy sacrifice. I mean, sometimes you can get a red card without doing anything. So why not get a red card for doing something that could be beneficial to the team? So sometimes it's okay. Getting that red card, honestly, it is fine. As long as it's beneficial to the team, it's not a problem. They should finish Dembele because he's the one who passed to him to make the attacks. And he also scored the second goal. Dembele scored the second goal again. So it's France. France is a very dangerous team, guys. I'm just going to admit it right now. It's a very dangerous team. It's a very dangerous team. Let me see the quarterfinals. Argentina. Argentina are going to have to play against Norway or England in the semifinals. But I'm going to tell you right now, we will see England beating Norway. I'm telling you. If you see England beating Norway, if you see England eliminating Norway, that is going to be your sign that this game is rigged. If you see England beating Norway, that is going to be where you should know that this game is so rigged. Not a bit, it's a lot. It's rigged. if we see that happening, I think we're gonna be getting that very soon, because I know that if Messi can play against Haaland, it's gonna be very difficult. So they don't want Messi to struggle towards the World Cup. They don't want towards winning the World Cup. They don't want him to struggle. So I think they're gonna be doing a lot of things to make sure that they get the World Cup. Haaland scares me, man. Haaland is as he is a cyborg. I think if you're talking about the robots, and that is Haaland, but he's a very dangerous goal scorer, that one. So imagine if they were to play against Argentina, they would most definitely take out Argentina. So they don't want that. Argentina is not supposed to play tough matches. The only tough match they can play is in the finals, because they do not have a chance, or they do not have a choice. They cannot dictate who's going to make it to the finals. But if they play against Norway, because they have to either play against Norway or England. Isn't England a stronger team than Norway? For me, I think it is. I think Norway has better chances. Because remember, England was the team that complained against Ghana or Congo, between the two. I'm not sure which African nation. That was England complaining because of that was basically the hurricane, talking about witchcraft and all of that. So for me, I know England has a lot of stars. England 100% in terms of stars, but for me, in terms of capabilities, I would give it to Norway, because Norway, honestly, it's impressive. It's impressive. The only match they've lost was playing against France, and they didn't even have Odegaard. They didn't even have Haaland playing in that game, but they still managed to score. So I think that has to count for something. Look at Morocco failing to score against France with majority of their best players playing. I'm rooting for Norwegian. I don't want the same Argentina versus France final to happen again. It seems like right now that might be the bigger possibility. I think right now it is the biggest possibility that we might be getting France and Argentina in the finals. I think so. With the way France is playing, I think we'll most likely be getting France and Argentina. But still, at this World Cup, I still feel like it can go either way. But I know France will be coming into that match trying to make sure that they get the revenge of what happened to them in the 2022 World Cup. I know they will be trying to do that, obviously. But I think I also don't want to see that happening. But it is most likely what's going to happen, because I'm looking at the lineup, basically the schedule. I'm looking at the schedule, and they're not even putting Argentina and France in the semifinals. Because if they wanted to end this, they could have placed these two in the semifinals, or they could have placed this in the semifinals, or in the quarterfinals, I think. So I think we're gonna be getting that. France versus Spain is my only hope. That one is gonna be a nice match. That one is gonna be a nice game, honestly. It's gonna be a very nice game. So yeah, I think we'll just have to wait for that, because I see Spain and Belgium. Okay, we don't know how it's gonna work out tomorrow, but I think Spain is a bigger team. France and Spain. This is gonna be a very important. This is gonna be one of the most important games ever. But we'll just have to wait and see who makes it through and who doesn't. X says that, what do you think of Kaizer Chiefs' new kit? Honestly, when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs and that new kit, that's too disappointing. Too bad. That's too bad. And then we look at Orlando Pirates. I'm just happy I'm not a Kaizer Chiefs fan, honestly. How do you make that an official kit? That seems like very cheap work, you know? I feel like it's very cheap work. For me, it doesn't look that creative, and it's too disappointing. I think the last season jersey was just like, okay, compared to this one is just too much. I saw the stripes. I was like, nah, Kaizer Chiefs, come on. You are missing it. I think Kaizer Chiefs missed it there. I think they missed it with the kit. Yes, Yusuf, let Norway win the World Cup rather than Argentina or France. That I will be okay with it. And I feel like a lot of people also, football lovers, right now, because we are mostly divided amongst two people, and that is Messi and Ronaldo. So the whole football world is really divided amongst Ronaldo and Messi. So if none of these two people win the World Cup, I think we will be okay with whatever plays out. So even if it's Norway, I think I am still okay with Norway winning. Haaland playing his first World Cup. Haaland reaching his first knockout stages, Haaland winning his first World Cup title. That is a very beautiful story to witness. That is a very beautiful story to witness. So I'm okay with that situation. If it happens that way, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. I will be in your stream, Spain versus France. Yes, we are live every game. We are live from every game. Now you guys are starting to come here very late. We've been here ever since the beginning of the World Cup. I even saw X. I saw you. I think on the first. I think the first time I might have saw you was in the game between South Africa and I don't know which was the name of that team, but it was a friendly. So we've been here. We've been here. It's almost the end right now. We've been here. I'm just happy that I've been able to carry this through. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's been crazy. But right now it's okay because I can sleep at night, but my body still refuses. So I can only fall asleep at 4 a.m. It's a problem. It's another problem that I'm facing right now. So even if I sleep now, I try to sleep now. I'm going to sleep very late. But yeah, we are here every day. Whenever there is a game, actually. Because I think we're going to get a break towards the semifinals and towards the finals again. There's a day break. So yeah. Where was I? If Norway wins, it will be happier than ever for everybody. Everybody will be happy. Because as much as we want Messi to win, we are also okay if he did not win and also Ronaldo did not win. It's only a problem if Messi loses and Ronaldo wins, or Ronaldo loses and Messi wins the World Cup. So that is the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem. That is the biggest problem for me. For me, it is the biggest problem. But if it happens that Norway takes the World Cup, I think that will restore the balance within the football community. That will restore the balance. We won't be fighting a lot because right now we are still fighting. We are still not okay. You know, people are still not convinced that Ronaldo is gone. They still think he will come with a tada at the end of the World Cup. They think maybe when the World Cup ends, they will see Ronaldo saying, tada, you guys thought I'm back. No. People still do not believe he's gone. People still do not believe Ronaldo is gone. So there's still that whole argument going on right now. Hence, people are still trying to discredit Argentina. Argentina did this and this. Argentina is buying games. Messi this, Messi that. So when Ronaldo was still playing in the competition, there were not even investigations that were launched. There were not even a competition. So we need two of these two goats to just rest, honestly, because they are dividing us as as football lovers. As football lovers. I won't be on Norway versus England, but I will try it for Argentina versus Swiss. Don't worry, whenever you can, pull through. I've been here since Bafana versus. Yeah, I saw. So I forgot the name of this team. Honestly, this was the first time I saw this country, but yeah. I saw your comments. I was actually scrolling through. I was checking the analytics on that, and also I was like, Evan, X has been here almost. Because I thought you just came in the World Cup. Honestly, I thought you came when the World Cup has already begun. So I saw your comments there, and I was like, so X has been here, actually. He has been here. I saw your comments. I was like, that's crazy that you've been here before the World Cup started. Okay, Norway seems unbeatable these days. Honestly, yeah. Their form is on point, so they can do it. I wish Cape Verde won it. Yeah, I think the majority of us wanted an African nation, honestly. I think the majority of us wanted Cape Verde. That's what I'm saying. I usually say this. I'm a fan of good stories. So Cape Verde has a very good story. I think it is their first World Cup. So imagine how big of a story it would be for Cape Verde, the first team, to just play their first World Cup and then win it, apart from the first winners of the World Cup, actually, because there was a beginning at the end of the day. So in a very long time, we would be getting that for the first time, team competing for the first time, beating all these giants and then getting to the World Cup. So that was going to be a very good story. So I love these stories. That's why I also love the situation of Norway and Haaland. I feel like when it comes to Messi has won the World Cup. Argentina has been winning the World Cup also. Brazil, they've done that. That's why I do not feel bad about Brazil being knocked out. I feel bad about Neymar crying and all of that, but I do not feel bad about Brazil being knocked out. France, I wouldn't feel bad if France doesn't win the World Cup. Portugal, I was going to be okay with it because why not? That's Cristiano Ronaldo, the person who has been trying to get this World Cup for years. He has tried, guys. It's painful to be Cristiano Ronaldo. It's painful. Imagine you get on social media, you post a picture of yourself, and people remind you that you do not have a World Cup every single time. He has to live with that the rest of his life. So it's crazy being Cristiano Ronaldo. So that was gonna be a beautiful story. Our only true friends in the stay in the stream after this match. Thank you so much, guys, for staying. Also, I don't know why I'm staying too long. I'm usually just out of here immediately when the stream ends. I think it is. Oh, there's no game that is coming up. So yeah, but I think I'm done, guys. Ish, I think I'm done. Spain versus Portugal was obviously not rigged, but I felt bad for Ronaldo. Honestly, a lot of us really did feel bad for Ronaldo. It was a painful thing to witness. It was a painful thing to witness, but nonetheless, you know, that's football. I guess that's football. Sometimes you have to know. That's why I'm saying, you know, when the game plays, do not feel so entitled and say that I'm gonna win this. This is my game. This is my win. Once you have that entitlement, you're gonna have problems. You're gonna have problems. So yeah, thank you so much to everybody that has pulled through. Let me see who's number one, because I think Luca was here trying to be number one. Did he get it? Damn, he's number 3. Shout out to Dum Dum. Shout out to X. Shout out to Luca. Shout out to my robot that hasn't been doing a lot today. Shout out to Trizi. Shout out to Anjan. Shout out to Lama. Shout out to Sumaya. Shout out to Jean Arthur. Shout out to Flyover Report UK. Okay, shout out to him, and shout out to Jay. And also shout out to the new members that we have today, being Lama and Lucas. So most importantly, I appreciate all of you guys that have been here today, that have been contributing by commenting. Because like I said, without you guys commenting, without you guys sharing your thoughts, honestly, I wouldn't be having this much fun when I'm doing all of these live streams. So I appreciate all of you guys. We'll meet tomorrow. Whoever is able to pull through tomorrow, we'll meet tomorrow for Lukaku versus Lamine Yamal. Yeah, good night, guys. Yo, I've waited for a very long time to say good night. All of these games have been happening in the morning, so good night. I'm out. Oh damn! I'm sorry, Yusuf. Shout out to you. Because sometimes it doesn't show me. Shout out to you. I'm sorry for almost leaving without giving you a shout out. I was just looking at what is this? I think I should just start looking at the comments by myself rather than watching the top fans on YouTube. I don't know why you did not appear on the top fans. Let me check. Oh, I didn't see you. Let me check. But I'm sorry for it. Where is it? Where are you? You're not appearing here. I don't know why you're not appearing here on the top fans. But thank you so much to you also. Thank you so much for you. I almost left without saying that. Thank you so much for reminding me. So see you guys next time. Peace.